Doctor? Doctor?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hey, Dee. Hello, Daddy. Thank you. You guys. So, this morning I was minding my business and I was listening to Bernard because, I don't know, sometimes I just see a topic that strikes me over there and I hit the button. So I was watching the live of him talking about Mumia being banned off of YouTube. And at first, as soon as he said that he was banned off of YouTube, I was like, duh. Like, I was kind of expecting him to be banned eventually because of the new rules. I was like, okay, they're being more strict. His content is very controversial. They're probably going to get rid of him. Like, and I think that about a few people, honestly. So when I saw it, I wasn't shocked at all. I was like, interesting, right? But I listened to like a lot of Bernard's ideas on the person that got him banned and his take on the situation. And that's what made me want to do this fantasy thoughts. This man is somehow justifying. So he adamantly denied that he had anything against the content creator that banned him and or got him banned, and he had a lot of reasons for why he got banned, right? And he even admitted that they were by the book reasons for why somebody would get banned. But it just seems like he was just going out of his way to dump on anybody that tried to help her get this man banned. So he was absolutely saying, "Oh, that's like shooting yourself in the face, and if she can come for him, she can come for you. So why would you help her?" And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense because she's not out here just coming for everybody's channels. She's not out here just causing everybody to lose everything that they worked so hard for. That's not the scenario at all. In this scenario, he was absolutely harassing this woman who was minding her business, working her job. So I just couldn't understand how, if you're a man and you're supposed to take a stand against men for women if they are in need and they are being harassed, like this is a very low threat situation. This is social media. So you can't put your neck out there. You don't even have to put your goddamn neck out there. She didn't even tell who told her, who helped her. So if you're going to be an anonymous source that assists in protecting this woman that's clearly being harassed by this man, why are you shaming these men that helped her, that are a part of the manosphere? Are you a monolith? Are you all supposed to think the same way? Because you don't. So that can't be it. So if that's not the situation, and you guys can think however you want to think, why shame these men for deciding they want to help this woman? It just made no sense to me. And I partially believe that he was just trying to appeal to his audience, but part of me also believes that he believes this. Like, he honestly does not have a problem with, he doesn't agree with what Mumia does, but he's not finna stick his neck out there to do anything. He's just gonna go his way and go the other way. And he thinks that it's not a reflection on the manosphere as a whole, having people like Mumia posting a woman's face next to soft blurred corn scenes. You get what I'm saying? Like, she's at her job. She's doing her job right now when she's posting her videos. So for you to come back and defame her for no reason because you don't like, absolutely unacceptable. It's absolutely intolerable. I just don't understand how he could excuse this at all. So I was silently clapping when I saw that he was taken off the platform. I think certain people should be deplatformed. They're absolutely advocating for violence or slandering or just breaking the rules. They're breaking the rules. We all have rules that we have to follow, and they're breaking the rules. And I'm not, you have to follow every rule type of girl. But if this is something that's causing somebody to feel harassed, if this is something that's causing somebody to feel like you're targeting them and trying to pick them apart and tear them down, especially, so he was upset because there's some people that feel like Black men in the manosphere shouldn't be sitting around talking about Black women all day. There is more to being a man than talking about women all day. So there's nothing wrong with that stance at all. Just say y'all don't have a point. Just say y'all don't have a reason to hate on these people. You are trying to shit on these men that helped this woman out. You didn't even have to help it. If you're not going to help, why shit on him? Why? Why even insert yourself? I could not believe that. I have known of Mumia for a couple of years because I used to get into it with him on Clubhouse all the time. Um, and I really didn't feel very disrespected ever. We just disagreed. We had multiple verbal sparrings and we just disagreed, adamantly disagreed. But he didn't go out of his way to be absolutely disrespectful to me and vice versa. We just sometimes we would step over each other when we're speaking. It happens when you're elevated in your conversation, right? But we never got to a point where we were calling each other names and being just petty and nasty. We weren't doing those things. So when I saw him on YouTube, I was like, oh, this is the same guy. First of all, Mumia Obsidian, like, there's only him, if not a couple. You get what I'm saying? So as soon as I saw his name, I was like, hey, that's that guy that I used to get into it with all the time. So when I first came in the space, they were all talking about fantasy. They all wanted to get to know me. They all wanted to dump on me because they found out like I did OnlyFans at some point in time. So it was like, okay, you guys want to dump on me. You don't want to get to know me. You don't want to hear me out. That's fine. But if I'm going to be in your space, you want me to come up and talk to you, you will not be blatantly disrespectful to me, period. And I won't be to you. So I went up on his panel and we talked about my Kendra segment, and we had very respectful conversation. Very, very respectful. So I was fine with him. But then I started seeing the things he said about other people, the way he treated other people. And I'm one of those people that don't feel like, oh, I'm the exception to the rule. If you will treat these people like this that you've known longer and you'll go below the belt with them, you will go below the belt with me too. You will. And I expect that of you. And that's why I don't mess with people like that. I keep my distance from people like that, because when I feel like I'm backed into a corner, I do really mean things. So I don't want to be that person. I really don't want to be that person. So I stay away from people when we don't gel, or when we can not gel. But when you're somebody that goes low, low, low to the flow, all right, we can go there and I'm going right to hell. Right to hell. And everybody is going to say, oh, that might have been too far. And my inner being is going to say, good job, bitch. That's what my inner being is going to say. Good job, bitch. I don't have it. So I stay away from these people. But Mumia was going from having discourse and explaining how women are the worst, like a typical manosphere man. These modern women are the worst. A typical manosphere man. Instead of him just sticking to those points and choosing a new victim, he had to keep stepping it up and stepping it up and stepping it up with this woman. And those situations are very scary for women because we don't know how far you'll go, but it makes us feel unsafe. So she expressed these things and she made sure she took action, and he is now off the platform. He is not allowed to be here. And it's similar to people like Tommy Sotomayor or Daryl Long. These people that are incapable of attacking the point, so they attack the person and tear them down. Fatty. Tear them down. Those people are going to get to a point where they get banned from this platform. They are. A couple of them already have. The other ones, we'll see. But I just think there are ways that we have these conversations. If we're not on a panel together, then that doesn't mean that you can be blatantly disrespectful in your video and expect to have no type of repercussions. DJ Camp just said we are responsible for our actions. We are responsible for the things that we do. So if you're doing things that are purposefully malicious to other people, you have to be ready for those repercussions when they come back at you with some type of action, like your channel being stricken or you being banned from the platform for harassment and bullying, cyberbullying. We can have this conversation without doing all of that. Some people will get it and they'll stay here and we'll have these conversations for a while. It won't be any question about whether or not we can converse with each other as a people. But as of now, it is not looking right. It is not looking right. It's not looking right. And I'm hopeful that you guys can get it together so you can keep your channels, because y'all work very hard for what y'all have. And you see these people that are kicked off, they always back on here, always trying to come to other people's spaces and take over because they don't have a space of their own on here. So as much as they have all these people in all these other places, this is where they want to be. So if they don't have a space of their own over here, they come taking over all of your space, trying to step all over all of your guests and inserting themselves into your business. So you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that loser that is coming back when you are not supposed to be here. It's like the guy that went off to college and he keep coming back to high school. Sir, goodbye. Goodbye. What are you doing here? Or the person that graduated college and he coming back to the college for all the parties. Sir, we trying to party without you. You got to get to going. I cannot. Oh my God. Yes. Some of these people are toxic as fuck. They really are. They're toxic as fuck. They're nasty. And they need to clean it up. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. They do need to clean it up. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm going to shed one tear when one of these people are kicked off the platform. I'm completely fine with it. But I know how hard it is to build what you have on this platform. And all the people that I named and all the people that I didn't name, but y'all know who they are, they worked very hard to get to where they are. And it's going to hurt them when they lose all of that. It's going to hurt them when they have to work their asses off to get everything that they lost back and then some. And to fix their reputation. So all those things absolutely matter. All those things absolutely matter. Even when what's that girl's name? Cynthia G got kicked off. I was like, absolutely kick her off. I have a black baby, a black male baby. My son, I would never think to abort all male babies. I would never advocate for some crazy bitch saying shit like that when my little baby is a black boy. That's absolutely insane. So when she got kicked off the platform and these people were like, oh, it's so wrong, these guys get to say whatever they want. If there was a man out there saying delete all female babies, you would all call him a predator. You would all call him somebody that is dangerous and pushing dangerous rhetoric. Everyone would agree with that. And we would all be working to get rid of that person. So these men working to get rid of Cynthia G, I was like, good. You guys finally put something to good use and you did something that actually benefited all of us. Thank you. So I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, if it's a girl, she gets to say wild ass shit. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nobody should be up here saying the stuff that some of these people were saying, doing the stuff that some of these people were doing. posting people who are unrelated next to corn. For what reason? Like, there are ways that you can disagree with what she's saying. She's a very analytical person. You can look up what she's saying and find flaws if you're so determined to come after this woman. You don't have to go so low. It's beneath you. Ooh, D, it is rough. I know a couple of YouTubers who have lost everything, and I don't know them personally. I don't know these people. But I know a couple of them, like know of a couple of them. Can y'all hear me? I got a phone call. Can y'all hear me? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So D says, I know a YouTuber that had 100,000 subs plus subs and lost their channel. That's rough. It is rough. It is rough. You did all that work for nothing now. It's ruining everything that you worked so hard for. Your image. It's ruining your image. It's ruining your opportunities to do more than just this platform. You're ruining it with your behavior. And if you see that you're not getting the results that you're supposed to be getting, you should be changing your behavior. Or if you see a result that you do not want to be getting, you should be changing your behavior. I'm doing the same. I used to be up here cussing these men out, going at it toe for toe, and women too, going at it toe for toe. And first of all, it made my energy really bad, really negative. I was really, really pissy every time I got off from talking to these people, like pissy. So that's not good. And my image was very angry, very negative, and that's not who I am. I'm usually able to have conversations with people, laugh, play, be charismatic, and get on the same page at some point. So it really, really, really shocked me when people were just blatantly disrespectful in these spaces. And instead of me being like, oh, that's my cue, goodbye, bye. No, I was like, okay, if they're not going to respect me like this, I'm going to make them respect me. I'm going to make them know that they can't keep disrespecting me. But these people don't care about that at all. It's a waste of your time to even try to get them to understand that they shouldn't be talking to other human beings this way. Not just me, other human beings this way. It's a waste of your energy. I was wasting my energy. That's why I stopped going over there. And look at me. Look at me. I'm able to wake up happy, enjoy my day, be productive, and then come on here and work and not have somebody down my throat. I'm smiling by the end of every show. Sunday show, same. That's the type of energy that I want. And that's the type of energy that I want for y'all. I want this for y'all. It's really good. Yeah, it's really good, you guys. And sometimes you have to lose it all for you to realize that you were wrong. You were out of pocket. And unfortunately for Mumia, this was one of those times. Unfortunate, Fortunately for Mumia, He had all these years of doing the most, the absolute most. So it's not like he just got started and he didn't even get a chance. No, he had every chance in the world to do better. So, Mumia, you should have known better. You should have done better. And hopefully, on your other platforms, you make sure you change it up so that you can stay over there. Don't nobody want somebody on their platform that's constantly causing strife. You running away the AdSense. Advertisers don't want to put their stuff on top of this black man that hates this black woman because she's a black woman. It's Black History Month. Come on. If there were ever a time, this sure the fuck ain't. World class, what are you doing here? D, I understand fantasy. I do miss you on these panels though. For what, D? For what, D? Like, getting on these panels to argue with these people that are there just to argue with me and make a moment is the most annoying shit I have ever experienced in my life. I just can't stand someone that just wants to argue to argue. I can't stand it. So dealing with that shit every panel is like, no. And I used to feel like I had to stick around. Now I know I can just click goodbye. Even if I promised that I would be somewhere, I've already committed myself to a space for a lot of amount of time. Somebody being disrespectful to me, and I've already checked it, and they haven't stopped it, and nobody else has stopped it, it's my cue to leave. So it's not going to be the same. Y'all will never see that same fantasy again. I don't have time. You think about the good times, D. I feel you. There were so many good times. And that's what we're creating over there on Sunday. So many good times. These girls are so good. They so chill and they're willing to stand on what they believe so we can actually have discourse without people being blatantly disrespectful. Just being messy, being mean. We don't have that shit on Sunday and I love it. I think it's beautiful. I want this. So I'm going to stick over there where I'm happy and they're not being rude to me for no reason. Yeah, world class Obsidian got banned again. He's out of here. Unfortunately for him, not for us. I should do ASMR videos. Y'all are so funny. I don't know why you waste time going back and forth with these people. Rico, I am not wasting any time going back and forth with one person. Not a one person. I'm not fighting with you. I don't need to. And I don't want to. Like, those are the key things. I do not need to. I do not want to. So it doesn't make any sense for me to even do that stuff anymore. I'm so much happier over here. Yes, you have been telling me that forever. Jordan, hello, hello. You did finally catch me live. So Alpha Omega says, "Hey, how you doing?" He says, "Many times back in those days when she would hit the panel, you could see the other women get uncomfortable and angry. Other days, she was the only one who defend them." Alpha Omega, you are absolutely, positively right. And I don't understand where the hate comes from because for the most part, I don't really have anybody that I'm beefing with. Like, all I do is tell people in the moment when something is wrong. So you have the opportunity to fix it up right quick. because I can see it in the moment, which means everyone else can see it in the moment. I'm trying to help you. But some people just don't like that. And some people don't like a woman that's going to push back. I'm not going to let you just say anything and everything without any pushback. If I can't physically beat you, which I obviously can't physically beat you, then I'm going to have this discourse with you so that we can get on some type of level field. I think that's what's best for everyone. But some women just don't agree with that. They don't agree with just agreeing to disagree. They didn't agree with my choice of outfits. Like, how does that affect you in any way, shape, or form? You guys, they keep calling me. This is why I do these in the mornings. People are respectful in the mornings. They make sure they don't call and call and call. But in the afternoon, they're going to call you. I'm on leave. That means leave me alone. That's what it means. Leave me alone. Let me do what I want to do. Oh my God. Yes, I did come to their rescue so many times. And thank you. I appreciate you saying I'm unique in this space. Oh my God. Duh. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put my phone on do not disturb. Boom. No more phone calls from you. Perfection. Yeah, I didn't try to be people's saviors. That's not what I was trying to be when I was in the space. I was just trying to have the conversation. And if somebody was impeding that, or if somebody was going too far in the conversation, hey, you're making this not feel like a safe space. Like Joseph. Joseph has a quick temper. He's very scary the way that he would come out and be like, I'll kill you. I'm going to find you. I'm going to hunt you down. Like, you need to relax. We're on the internet having a conversation, and it's not about murder. It's not. It rarely is about deletion. Rarely. So you jumping out the window, oh, I'll kill you, to multiple women, to a man that I've known of. It's like, what is wrong with you? But you want us all to believe that you're not this violent person that hit this woman. That's why you are going through the situation you're going through. We see every time you get irritated how violent you turn naturally. So there's no reason for us not to believe that you did something to this woman. What's not clicking? People like that trying to have conversations with other people when they're around. Ugh, it's draining. It's difficult. It puts you in the wrong space. So yeah, those people are the reason why I don't come back. Everywhere I think of coming back to, or like, oh, I might pop into this space, I start seeing them pop their little heads over there and get let up. And I'm like, absolutely not. That's a headache. That's a pissy joy. She gonna be so mad. No. And just like that, I'm cured. I don't want to go over there no more. Just the idea of it. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming through to have this conversation. I'm going to save this live and insert clips that I'm talking about of Bernard's show and Mumia, the things that he was doing to get banned. And you guys are going to see how it makes perfect sense for this man to be gone. You're going to understand. You're not going to be like, oh, fantasy's just trying to get rid of all the men from the manosphere. She's celebrating. You're not going to say that. You're going to be like, oh, this guy was wild and he had to go. He had to get out of here. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I clip that up and put it out for you guys. And for the replay gang, watching that is more fun to me. Like, if you don't catch the live and we can't have this chat where I'm like conversing with you in the chat, the replay gang going to the video is more fun because I have the clips and I have the pictures for people that I named, like Mumia. Some of y'all don't know what he looked like. So over there, I can show you everything that I'm talking about. And we can have a little kiki in the comments. You can sit down there and say whatever you want to say. I'm going to respond to you. Most of the time, I respond when I see it. So, yeah, we can have a nice little chat down there when I save this over there. But that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And hit the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. And I will see you guys again on Thursday. I'm going to post a premiere on Thursday. I'm going to make sure every Tuesday, every Thursday, I am live or posting. So I'm going to post a premiere on Thursday. And you guys are going to enjoy it because it's a recap of Sunday's show. So everyone that missed it, you get to see me comment on there. And that's going to be fun. So I can't wait to see you guys. Bye-bye.